No, but I did get the computer finally up and working.
Oh,
I'm not sure if you
wow.
can. You might be able to hear the whirring in the background right now.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, yeah. That's. I'm gonna. So because of that, and probably the amount of power that thing is probably going to be pulling down. It's not like it's some big mass beast, anyways. But I got two fans on either side of it, plus the GPU fans, the CPU fan, and the fan for the power supply. So there's a bunch of fans in there. And anytime that I put this thing to work, they all start whirring uh, and really sucking up some power. So I finally I bought a Asus motherboard off of eBay for like $30 or something. I slapped the thing in there, and everything just worked.
Great.
Yeah,
Finally.
everything just absolutely worked. I got, like I said, I had there was a fan that came with it. There was a fan. I had a fan that I had taken off of the one of the older things, so I got two fans in there. Um, I want to. I after looking at things and having, because the way I had to like seat the CPU fan on there and stuff, I'm almost looking. I found like a relatively cheap liquid cooling fan for this for the CPU. I might try to set up something like that.
Really?
Um, yeah, I mean, it looks relatively easy. You just plop it on the top the same way you would anything else. Then it's got like two fans that just kind of get mounted to the back, and then it just kind of circulates
Got
the
a little
cooling on
pump
it.
in there?
And if I do that, I might try. I might look into overclocking the GPU and then the CPU on there. But because of the fact of the fans and the electricity used for it, I wanted to do Wake on LAN, and I found out that Wake on LAN is stupid simple. Like
Yeah.
I quite literally went to like I have DDWRT installed on this router here. I went to DDWRT. I went to they have a section for Wake on LAN. I looked at it and it said all of these have Wake on LAN available to it already. Choose one, which one you want to add. I chose that computer, and I just clicked on Wake Computer, and it just woke it up. That was it. I did nothing in Ubuntu at all because I've want to say Ubuntu 2404 on there. I did nothing in Ubuntu at all. I may have set it up already in the BIOS, or it might have already been set up by default in the BIOS. I don't recall which. All right, it must have just finished rendering the picture because you can hear all the fans finally start to die off.
Yeah.
It got a
I thought
little
that
bit
was the
quieter.
fly you were talking about when I heard that
No.
noise.
No, he is a big bastard though. Holy hell! Surprised not you can't see him on the camera.
Yeah. Also, I need to play around with that because if I do that, I may actually get into doing some Proxmox type stuff or whatnot. I know that my HP minis have Wake on LAN capabilities, and that could be really helpful to be able to wake them up, use them as a server, and then shut them down remotely.
So shutting down, I found out so. Does anybody know that is there a better way besides Halt.H
A what now?
to shut
To shut
down
down?
to yeah
Yeah, shut down. Shut down now.
shut down dash now?
No, no dash, just space now.
Just
You can do
shut
the
down now.
shutdown with nothing, and I think it's 60 seconds or 90 seconds it shuts down, or
Okay.
shut down space now, and it'll shut it down gently.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I've basically just been holding down the power button on it, and then usually
don't do that.
that just no the power button on the computer itself, not shutting like the power off on it, so just completely off.
Oh, I
You
thought
hold
you
on the
meant
power button, it usually goes through a shutdown
I thought you
mode.
meant the switch on the back of the power supply.
No, not on the power supply. Not just that just completely boom done. That's never any good.
Yeah.
But I've used Halt.H, but Halt.H just kind of it like shuts down the process, like the operating system halts, but the computer still seems to be awake still,
Yeah.
like the light's still on it and stuff. So Yeah. All right. I'll try shutdown now because that's I like the wake on land because it's pretty. I can get into the wake on land pretty quickly through the router, and I can always just SSH into it and then just have it shut down. I'll run a couple processes. Like I've just now generated a couple of pictures. So I've noticed with the new GPU that it's not a whole lot faster when it comes to generating images. I may need to go in and tweak some of the things again. So when I redid it, and because of the fact of it was completely new hardware, like the old install of Ubuntu didn't recognize the network card on the new hardware, so I said,
Oh,
"Fuck
really?
it," and I just completely wiped the thing out and then
Started
reinstalled.
over.
Yeah, I mean, installing to install Stable Diffusion is nothing. I mean, it takes no time whatsoever. The hardest part, I think, was trying to figure out all of the proper keywords to put into it to get it to run properly on a non NVIDIA GPU, and you got to put it so you enable third party application. The third-party plugins, enable it so you can connect to it remotely. Yeah, once you get all of those, it's a little bit easier. The process of installing it is you basically downloading it, downloads and installs everything. So
How'd you
it's
find the performance for running Stable Diffusion?
but with the new GPU,
Yeah.
like I said, it's not really much. I just rendered a picture. It did it in 4 minutes, 4 minutes, 1.3 seconds. The picture's awesome. I've noticed that beforehand, if I changed, swapped out a checkpoint, it would crash on me. Now I could swap out checkpoints. I've downloaded and tried using a LoRa. It crashes when I try to use a LoRa with it. So I'm not sure how training is going to be, but I definitely like the fact that I've been able to beforehand, because when I tried to swap out checkpoints, it would crash. I would have to have that one checkpoint be the only one that's in the folder. So I'd be constantly having to go in and physically swap those files out. But this way I can actually swap them out and just keep going. So I've downloaded like 2 so far. Yeah, what do I have? Oh, the other one I wasn't named, I don't think. Either way, if you notice on I want to say Civiti, but CIVITI. A lot of their stuff.
Civet AI.
Civet AI.
Civet AI, yeah.
Yeah, a lot of their stuff is based on like a lot of the LoRa's and stuff are based on Pony, which is almost like the somebody did like a Milo Pony type of thing, but a lot of it is very anime type of based. I found one that was called Pony Fine Tune version 3.5. It makes some really nice pictures. I'm still trying to. My big reason for doing it is I want to try to create different type of more enemies or enemies for the game I'm trying to make, but just to play around with it and trying to get like the right angle for some of the pictures is difficult. I found that like if I'm going to try to create zombies, if I put it as the wording for it as zombies running, there's a better chance I'm going to be able to see the zombie as opposed to just a head or just from like torso or whatever. So I've been playing around with the wording to try to get images that I'm looking for, but the pictures are great. I mean, let's see. I don't know how. I know
So
I can do this.
what was the resolution you're outputting it? Like the last one you did that took 4 minutes.
512 by 512. Sample. I mean, that's the size. Potency.
Hmm.
Yeah, CFG scale 7. It's a 512 by 512 image.
Is it a PNG? Is that what it generates?
Yeah, I believe so. Whoop.
You're there.
Blurry.
Emergency.
Hold on a second. I'm gonna open up Element and I'll see if I can. I'll upload it to the. I tried to just did the Element.
Okay.